Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are going to unlock the hidden enterprise-grade tools tucked away inside an app you probably look at every single day. Seriously, we're shifting gears from seeing FaceTime as just a casual chat utility to recognizing it as a remarkably potent engine for professional macOS workflows. Get ready, because we're going to see this application in a totally different light, taking you from a total beginner to an absolute FaceTime power user. Okay, let's dive into this. Because when we see that familiar green icon, it's really easy to just think of catching up with friends or, calling family on the weekend. But here is the secret. The shift to remote work has forced us to constantly search for low-friction collaboration tools. And FaceTime actually delivers on that front natively. It's tightly integrated into the Apple ecosystem and packs some serious professional support features that can seamlessly blend right into your daily operations. So here is our Zero to Hero roadmap for today. We'll start with getting started with FaceTime, move into making and receiving calls, then mastering in-call controls. After that, we'll hit screen sharing and SharePlay, and wrap up with privacy and troubleshooting.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, getting started with FaceTime.
Getting signed in on your Mac is just an entirely frictionless process. It's literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. You simply open the app from your Applications folder, enter your Apple ID, and then explicitly route which phone numbers and emails you actually want to be reachable at. It's a completely streamlined setup built for efficiency. We're talking maybe 30 seconds before you're fully connected and ready to deploy it for your workday.
Now, the hardware baseline here is incredibly low. You just need your Mac, an Apple ID, and a reliable Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection. But here is a massive pro tip for you to activate right away. Enable calls from iPhone in your settings. This bridges the mobile and desktop gap effortlessly, syncing your devices so your Mac essentially becomes this flawless, unified communications hub. No more constantly reaching for your phone during deep focus sessions.
Moving right along to Section 2, making and receiving calls. You basically have two main modes of connection here, and knowing when to use which is absolutely key. Video calls are obviously the gold standard for high-quality, face-to-face visual communication. But FaceTime audio, that is a brilliant, often completely overlooked battery and bandwidth saver. If you're working remotely from, say, a spotty coffee shop Wi-Fi network or a crowded airport lounge where you just don't want to be on camera, audio-only routing gives you crystal clear voice quality without the massive data overhead.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is what happens when an incoming call actually hits your screen. Notice the pop-up options beyond just accepting or declining. For busy professionals, the ability to instantly hit that message icon and reply with a pre-written text, like letting them know you're tied up in a meeting, is a vital boundary-setting tool. It allows you to acknowledge the caller while keeping your current workflow completely uninterrupted. And when it is time to collaborate, you are definitely not limited to small groups. Check this out, 32. That is the massive maximum participant limit for a group FaceTime call. 32. You can host an entire remote team sync natively. And what makes this such a fantastic workflow tool is the dynamic grid view. It automatically adjusts and highlights whoever is actively speaking, which saves you from having to play director during a chaotic, multi-person brainstorming session. Okay, let's slow down for a second and level up. Section 3, mastering in-call controls. Let's look at the power-ups. During an active session, your primary tools for command and control are clustered together right there for rapid access. This means you never have to furiously hunt for them mid-presentation. The microphone and screen sharing controls are positioned intuitively, allowing you to instantly mute yourself or dictate exactly what visual display your audience has access to at a moment's notice. But engaging these controls also unlocks some advanced audio and visual effects that are absolute game changers. Take voice isolation, for example. It uses machine learning to scrub background noise, which is a total lifesaver when a siren goes by outside your home office window. Pairing that with portrait mode to blur out a messy background, it transforms your standard web feed into a highly professional, entirely distraction-free communication environment. Plus, you've got interactive reactions and wide-spectrum audio to play with, too. All right, get ready, because we are hitting the real game changers now. Section 4, screen sharing and SharePlay. This is where FaceTime completely bridges the physical gap for collaboration. When you initiate a screen share, you have the crucial option to share your entire desktop or strictly a specific app window. And choosing a specific window is essential for maintaining privacy. Think real-world scenarios like remotely helping a parent fix a Mac issue, presenting a school project, or doing client tech support. It ensures that sensitive files or awkward incoming notifications remain completely hidden from everyone else. Beyond just desktop sharing, SharePlay offers this really unique way to keep everyone perfectly synced.
By integrating Apple TV or Apple Music directly into the call, the media is synchronized for every single participant. So if you pause a video to discuss a specific frame or just enjoy a movie together, it pauses for everyone simultaneously. It completely eliminates those annoying latency issues where everyone is out of sync.
Finally, let's build our safety net so you can walk away totally confident. Section 5, Privacy and Troubleshooting. First off, rest assured that all FaceTime calls are inherently protected by end-to-end encryption. It's built right in, but the truly massive feature here, the one that completely shatters the whole Apple walled garden myth, is cross-platform link generation. You can create a simple web link directly from the app and send it to anyone using Android or Windows. They just click the link and join right from their browser. This elevates FaceTime into a universal conferencing tool.
But what happens when things go wrong? Picture this incredibly frustrating, highly relatable scenario. You jump into a super important remote meeting and your camera just shows a dead black screen. No way, right? It is totally panic-inducing right when you need to be entirely focused. Well, take a deep breath, because the fix is almost always a quick permissions check, rather than a total hardware failure. You simply navigate exactly here, System Settings, hit Privacy and Security, and then verify that your camera access is toggled on for the app. Boom. It is a 10-second verification that instantly resolves the most common roadblock and gets you right back into your workflow.
Now, before we wrap, here is a rapid-fire workflow secret I absolutely love for shaving seconds off your daily routine. Hitting Command plus Spacebar brings up Spotlight search, right? Just type Face and hit Enter. It is the absolute fastest speed hack for launching the application and initiating a call instantly. It allows you to bypass the dock entirely and keep your hands firmly planted on the keyboard, along with other pro features like pinning callers and seamless device switching.
So what does this all mean? Ultimately, FaceTime is far more than a casual chat app. If your professional ecosystem involves macOS systems in any capacity, this is your secret weapon. It's a robust, highly secure productivity tool. By leveraging low-bandwidth audio routing, advanced voice isolation, precise Windows screen sharing, and universal web links, you possess a genuinely powerful asset for tech support, networking labs, and real-time collaboration. Which brings us to the end of our explainer. Knowing everything you do now about these hidden enterprise features, are you ready to hit Command plus Space, launch the app, and completely transform how you collaborate today? I highly encourage you to test out these specific Windows screen sharing and voice isolation right after this. Dive right in. Thanks for hanging out and learning with me, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.